This is a review for the KIMO reciprocating saw, the 20-volt saw. It is a model 9518. It's in the package, in the box. It's got the saw, 2 blades for wood, a 6 and a 9 inch, 2 blades for metal, a 6 and a 9 inch, 1 20-volt 4.0 AH battery, 1 charger, 1 carrying case, and 1 user manual. I'm going to show how it's packed now. I have opened this up and I've already had the battery out. Battery packs in a separate little box inside, and battery came fully charged, almost fully charged, so it only took me 5 to 10 minutes to get the green light on the charge. But here's the box on the inside. It's packed tightly so it's not going to ship sloppy. The manual that comes there. This is a brushless reciprocating saw also. Battery. Solid. Alright. Here's the package of blades. And here is the charger. Bag is a nice addition there. Okay. Next off, we're going to take the blades out and put a blade in, and then go out and cut some wood off of a tree.
Go.
All right, now I'm going to put a blade in the end of it. There's a safety switch here. It's on safety there. That turns it on to the right. Very easy twist. Counterclockwise there. Make sure it's in tight. Turn it back to the left. All right, let's go out and cut some wood. All right, here we go. One more. Okay, let's pause that.
Go.
Easily handled. All right, so the little bits of wood I cut basically about a 2.5 inch circumference couple branches off of a tree that I have, and the blade went through it fine, and I handled it with one hand fine. It's pretty solid, nice machine, and hopefully it's going to last more than a couple years. So here we go.
Are we on? Okay. Hi, I just purchased this KIMO reciprocating saw, and I just got it. I want to show you what comes in the box. First is an instruction manual, a little baggie that it came in. Then we have the charger, which is a rapid charger, and it has LED lights, both red and green, to tell you when it's charging and when it's complete. And we have the saw and the battery. This is a beautiful saw. It's a nice weight, nicely balanced, rubberized handle. And the battery has an LED gauge on it that lights up to tell you how much power is left in it. It's pretty cool. and it's very strong, has an adjustable foot, and also a quick release, I guess you'd call it a knob, for the blades. So you don't have to use any tools like Allen wrenches to replace the blades. You just twist this little top and stick the blade in. I'll show you how to do that in a second. There we go. And it's very powerful. And it falls through wood like a hot knife through butter. I'd never heard of the brand KIMO before, but that value for the price just seemed to be very good. And I thought I'd give it a shot, and I'm very pleased. It also comes with an assortment of blades, both wood and metal, in a couple of different sizes. They seem to be nice quality. This is about a 6-inch wood blade, and as I was saying about the change, you just twist this top one here and fit the blade into the slot. And there it is. So all in all, I'm very pleased. I'd highly recommend it. There's two options. It comes with either a 2-amp battery or a 4-amp battery. There's not much difference in price between the two, so I went with the 4-amp. The 2-amp battery is a little bit smaller and weighs, I imagine, a little bit less, but it's not that heavy. It's only about 4 pounds altogether. So I highly recommend it. Thank you for listening.
The bag. The bag.
Oh, yes. Thank you to my photographer here. It comes with a carrying case. It very nicely holds everything. And that's high quality. Zipper top. And everything fits in there nicely. Thank you for listening.
Probably not the right unit for you. I've got a larger tiller corded to do heavier duty type tilling, but this is pretty good around beds. The width is about right to get in between plants. So I'm going to use it here just on this little area that's bark dusted and see what it does. I've got some rocks over here that will probably give me a little bit of trouble in this zone, but we'll see how quickly it can take care of the weeds for me in the rest of the bed. Here we go. So as you can see, it did a pretty good job of fluffing up the bark dust. Pulls the weeds up mostly by the roots. Those will dry out and die here. Maybe the one thing to note is about 20 minutes on the battery life, so not a whole lot of runtime there. They have a 4-amp hour option if you need more runtime, but all in all, pretty happy. So I'm doing a review of the KIMO 20V brushless reciprocating saw. First off, I got to say I did extensive research online of various saws that were out there, and at this price point, the features that KIMO offers are just outstanding. And a shout out to Amazon Prime. I ordered it yesterday, delivered to my doorstep the next day. Kind of hard to believe. So it comes in a box like this, and this package includes a neat little bag. And in the tool bag, let's take a look here, we have the 20-volt lithium battery, 4 amp hours, comes fully charged, and it has this neat little indicator light system. Battery charger, and that's a quick charge, less than an hour. A number of blades, wood blades, metal blades, pruning blades. Instruction manual, and then finally the saw itself. Beautifully made. Let's put the battery in. Take it off safety. So it has a variable speed, 0 to 3300 SPM. So you can get started slowly. And then very well done. And again, I think you'd be hard pressed to find a brushless reciprocating saw at this price point. And Amazon was even offering a coupon for a greater discount on it when I ordered it yesterday. So could not be more impressed with this saw. It's lightweight. You can have one-hand operation. I'm going to use it for pruning trees mainly in our backyard. So very, very happy with this purchase. Highly recommend it.
Okay, so here's the KIMO reciprocating saw I just purchased from Amazon. It was well reviewed, but I had my doubts. Again, I'm a big believer in spending extra money on tools, as I use them quite readily, very frequent. I don't want tools to break down, but this one was significantly cheaper than top-of-the-line DeWalt or Milwaukee versions. So it comes in the box here. You can see here it comes in a bag. When you open the bag, what you'll find inside the bag is the reciprocating saw. You have the battery charger, and then you'll have a bunch of blades here. So I went ahead and the first thing I did was I took the battery and charged it on the charger for a full 8 hours, or whatever the recommended amount of time it was. Then I took it outside. I've already used the blade with, I've already used the tool with the blades to cut some dead trees outside and bushes, so it worked just fine. What I like most about this saw is it's really light. It handled just fine, no problems. Again, not really sure how good the blades are themselves for the other ones. I know it comes with 2 metal blades and 6 wood blades of different varying sizes. I would only say the other thing that I don't like about this tool is the safety feature here. You can see this safety mechanism here won't allow you to press the trigger. If you depress it, then it'll allow you to cut and use the tool. But once it's done, it doesn't retract back. So there is a safety concern. If you happen to grab the tool by the blade, or you're working with somebody and you don't know it, and you depress the button, it could cut somebody by accident. So I would definitely suggest KIMO look at that. Again, it's the interlock button here. It's a safety first issue. I think they should just design it so that when you depress the button and you stop cutting, it engages again. Other than that, it's a good product. I do recommend it. So far, so good.
So this is the KIMO reciprocating saw I got on Amazon. A fantastic deal. It's a really nicely built unit with a lithium-ion battery, a charger, and it charges really quickly. Instruction manual, a bunch of blades, and a nice carrying bag. And the battery has lights on the back that tell you when it's charging, what its state is. And check out the power on this thing. Pretty good. I have a lot of palm trees in my backyard that need constant trimming, the palm fronds. And the KIMO reciprocating saw is replacing 2 other saws. This was my Harbor Freight plug-in version. It works, but when trying to cut trees, dealing with long extension cords, wrapping around the trees and the branches all the time is really a pain, so I wanted to not use this anymore. It's also replacing this Harbor Freight battery-operated saw that just kind of doesn't work anymore because it uses the old NiCad batteries, and over time they stop holding a charge and kind of useless now. So this is it. This was the deal I got on Amazon. Read a lot of reviews, and the reviews all seem to hold up. I give this thing 5 stars. That's got more power than my wired version. And a nice array of blades come with it. So I give this KIMO reciprocating saw 5 stars.
The 4-amp battery.
Alright, here's the KIMO M6 Sawzall, and you can see it's nice and light and portable. And what I love about this is it's got a nice 4-amp hour battery that gives you plenty of charge. You get a little battery indicator there, tells you how much charge you have. I've actually been using this for light trimming and haven't gone below 4 LED lights yet, so it's got quite a long battery, but again, I'm just doing light trimming. I love the quick clutch here, so I'll pull this out for safety, and then you can see right here, you just rotate this a little bit, just rotate that counterclockwise, and then the blade pops right out. Put it back in there into the slot, and then once it's back in there seated straight, you just let go. All I did was let go of the little clutch, and now it's locked in there. You can see it's not coming out. And then really just slide this back on, and then you'll watch. We'll just do a little bit of light trimming. It's got the nice safety feature here for the trigger lock. We'll put that off for now. It's got variable speed, so you can see just a little bit. This is more. So it has got a little bit of variable speed there, and it is a brushless motor and a good quick 1-hour charge. Now we'll see this. We'll just put this up here to the branch that we want to cut. We'll just kind of pull it here. It's light pressure, and it goes right through it like butter. Highly recommend the KIMO M6 Sawzall. Thanks.
Hi, this is David. I just got my new KIMO reciprocating saw. I'm going to cut these anchor bolts down. It's brand new out of the bag, brand new blade. They give you a lot of nice blades. I'm going to turn this blade around. Just snaps in like that so I can get close in here, see how we do. Nice quick stroke, cuts through, it's a nice blade. Do one more. Very nice, I like this tool. It has a very fast stroke and the easy load, the blade, 20 volts. That's it. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Okay, let me show you how easy this is to use. To get the blade in, all you do is turn this piece, stick it in, and flip it back. And it's that easy. And I'm going to cut a nail right now. This is the metal blade. And there's a nail right here. I'm going to cut it off. Hold on. Well, I have to turn it and you won't see it. But that's basically how it works. It's a really great tool.
Action.
Alright, so first use out of the box. Hey, battery came fully charged, that's nice. So we're going to see one of their blades. First use. Gonna cut this, what is it, about a 1/2 inch solid pipe. So we'll see how it does.
Is that titanium?
Titanium pipe, yeah.
Ooh, it's not bad.
Alright. Burns up the blade a little bit, but
Yeah.
it did cut. Not too long.
Saw
so
seems pretty good. Maybe the blade isn't the best.
maybe the blade's not the best. Maybe if you upgrade the blade a little bit. It did burn up the blade quite a bit. But the saw, I mean, it had the power. So, hey, I'll give it a thumbs up.
Okay, just watch and see what my KIMO Sawzall does. Gonna make light work of tree trimming today.
Hey everybody, I have the new KIMO, just came in today from Amazon. Charged the battery came almost fully charged. I've got the 20 volt that it comes standard with. Came out to my still very wet mid-April garden, which I wouldn't normally do this for another few more weeks, but I'm like a kid with a new toy. So here I am, and it's doing a pretty amazing job. You can see where I haven't done it yet versus this little corner where I've just played around with a little bit. So you can see how it works. It's real simple. There's a little safety switch, pull the trigger and go. Very strong for a little battery operated tiller. Now I don't have a huge garden, so this is going to be perfect in between rows. And as I'm doing now, a little spring cleanup. If my garden was bigger, then I might have to go with a different product. But for this space, it's perfect. So far, I'm pretty happy, everybody.
Alright, here I'm going to do a review of the KIMO M6 with the 4 amp hour battery. It's pretty sweet. I've used it a couple times. I'm just using a really short, rough blade right now, but I have some tree branches to chop off. So here we go. So here I have a dead pine tree, and the little ones, I can chop the small branches, light enough that I can one-hand, although I don't recommend it. And with this small blade, chopped right through it, no problem. Small branches, super easy. It's lightweight. I'm not very strong, but I can lift it up just fine. The batteries, you can see, it shows how much power I have left, or the battery itself has a little indicator, which is nice. This adjusts up and back depending on how I want to do it. I'll lock it, and I can just twist the blade, twist the attachment, pull out a blade. It comes with a few blades. I bought another really long wood blade to do some bigger trees, but so far so good. Really happy with this purchase. Thanks.
M6 KIMO brushless reciprocating saw. It has easy installation for the blade. You just turn it and it's spring loaded. The battery comes, it's got a battery charge level on it, and it's easy to put on. It's got a nice safety trigger lock on it. Got a nice cut to it, and it even has a spot for you to see where you're cutting. It's a really quick cut. I love it.
Hello everyone, my name is Mark. I purchased this 20 volt KIMO brushless sawzall. I was looking for a lightweight sawzall that I could use remotely and portable. Comes with a nice bag. Came with a nice selection of blades for wood and metal. I put it through a pretty rigorous workout on my first day owning this saw. It came yesterday from Amazon, and I was cutting some logs up to about 7 inches diameter, a tree that had fallen in the woods close to my home, and it worked great for about an hour. Gave a great charge right to the end, and it's my new favorite tool. So thank you very much, KIMO, for a great product, and I recommend this sawzall if you're looking for something that's lightweight and easy to handle. Thank you very much.
Here's a look at the reciprocating saw that I recently received. It comes with a nice carrying bag, as you can see here, the charger, the reciprocating saw itself, an assortment of various blades, and of course the battery. Now, in order to use this, you would just merely take your saw blade and insert it into the slot, and then turn the device here, and it locks into the system. And once you've got the blade in, then of course you would then put your battery in, and it's ready to operate. As you can see, it's ready to go now. It's ready to saw. It does a great job, and I think you'll be really pleased with it.
Okay, here we go. We're going to do some cutting. First time. Works great. And you can't get your hand in the blade because you have to use both hands for the two switches. So it's safe. Okay, stop.
Okay. Go.
Like butter.
Hello everyone, this is my quick review of the KIMO reciprocating saw. Just ordered this online, comes in this bag. This is all you get right here. You get a few wooden saws here, and you get a couple of metal ones. Here you can see the battery it comes with. Has this cool feature where you can check the battery life of it. Anyway, here's a charger, and I'll show you guys how easy it is to apply, to put the blade in. All you gotta do is twist this right here counterclockwise. You put the blade in, let it go. That's it. It's already in. Put the battery in. That's it. Now we're gonna go use it really quick on a bathroom project.
This is a review for the KIMO reciprocating saw, and this is my first reciprocating saw I've ever tried. It worked really well. This is how it arrived, the main part. See the battery is charging over here. It said to charge after every use, even if you do not use up the whole battery. It saves the battery life. Have all these blades. It comes in this really nice little bag. And today I took down a couple of trees that were lying, small trees that were lying on the top of my roof, and cut up a whole bunch of other branches that I had taken down before that were really big and unwieldy.
Hey, this is just a quick review of the KIMO K6 saw kit that I just got from Amazon the other day. And I've only used it once. You can see far on the right there, the metal blade's been used. I cut a 2-inch galvanized square post. Pretty heavy stuff, but this saw went right through it real quick. So I'm real satisfied so far. The battery charged up fast. It all works as expected. So I think it looks like it's going to serve the purposes I was looking for it to serve. So thanks a lot for that, and that's pretty much the end of my fancy video. Alright, bye-bye.
second day using the KIMO trimmer, and it's been really good. Power's good, and no problem with cutting and trimming. I'm just gonna do a little here to show you. Works good. And no problem at all. So it works great. Very happy with the product.
Okay, I'm about to use my KIMO brushless reciprocating saw one-handed so I can film this video. This is treated lumber, and this piece right here is pretty old, so it's hardened a little bit. Here's one of the blades that came with it. And here we go, one-hand operation. Oops.
Is it done?
About to get at it once again with my KIMO reciprocating saw. A lot to cut down in this yard. I already have a lot more to go. Thanks, KIMO. Great product. Glad I bought it. Amazon's awesome with delivery. And this thing